Hello guys, and welcome to episode 4. In today's video, we are going to be talking about disrespect and how disrespect is kind of a good thing. I mean, it's not a good thing, but how it can actually help you. So with that being said, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to. And let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so disrespect. What is disrespect? Well, basically, it's basically showing unkindness towards someone else. Okay? And the way it's kind of good in a certain way is because it's basically a warning sign. Alright? It's a warning sign that bad things are going to come from that person. Alright? So, of course, it would be nice if everyone in the world was respectful and peaceful and kind and caring and generous. But this is not heaven, this is earth. Okay? And on earth, you get a little bit of both. You get people who are kind and nice and respectful, but you also get people who are selfish, mean, and disrespectful. Okay? So, the thing about disrespect, though, is that what it is a warning sign for you. Okay? If someone is disrespectful towards you, they are probably willing to do worse things if you let them. If someone disrespects you, they're probably going to steal from you. If someone disrespects you, they're probably going to talk bad about you. If someone disrespects you, they're probably going to cheat you behind your back, probably talk some smack. They're probably going to manipulate you, steal from you. Basically, they're going to do bad things to you. Okay? Someone's not going to be disrespectful to you and then behind your back say good things about you. Does that make sense? All right. So, you need to take disrespect as a warning sign to stay away from that person. And I think most people typically understand this on a instinctual, intuitive level. Right? If someone's disrespectful, you're most likely not going to want to hang out with them or do anything with them. And for good reason. Okay? Because before somebody cheats you in business or in a relationship, they're going to disrespect you. Does that make sense? Disrespect is a sign. It's basically a preview of a dark, dangerous road. Does that make sense? And let's just talk a minute about what disrespect looks like. It looks like mocking, okay? Making fun of someone, mocking someone. All right, this could be imitating somebody's voice. This could be imitating someone's, behavior, how someone looks. Okay, it could be, basically like impersonations. All right, but not in a good way, but in a bad way. All right. It could also be, sarcasm. Okay. Let's see. I mean, the list goes on and on. All right. But basically, not listening to somebody, interrupting somebody, talking over somebody, disregarding someone's opinion, skipping over somebody. Right. If you're going around the room, getting opinions from people, and you skip somebody, that could be a sign of disrespect. All right. Now, the thing about it, though, is just because someone disrespects you, you don't have to call that out, okay? Because if you call it out, it doesn't really do much in your favor. I mean, just my opinion, guys, if someone does display disrespect towards you, address it with them in private, okay? Because if you bring it up in front of other people, they're just going to deny it and then continue doing what they're doing, okay? The better thing to do, in my opinion, is take that person, to the side and say, hey, I've been noticing some disrespect. Are we good? Or, do we need to talk about something? And you don't have to be weak. You don't have to try and pretend to be strong, okay? You just be very sincere and honest and just say, hey, I think I'm noticing some disrespect coming from you. Do we need to talk? Is there something you want to address? And again, notice how I'm talking to you. I'm not mad, I'm not concerned, I'm not weak, I'm not timid. I'm straight up asking you, do we have a problem? Is there something we need to talk about? You know, and deep down, they're actually going to gain a little bit of respect for you for being direct about it, for calling it out. Now, the nice thing is, though, is you address it in private, okay? Because maybe there is something. And truthfully, there is something usually. It may not be something you did, but it's something about how they feel. All right? Because you won't even know. You think you're 100% innocent, but if you take them to the side and you say, hey, you know, is there something you want to talk about? You might actually be surprised to learn that they might think that you disrespected them first. Okay? You know? So just because someone shows you disrespect doesn't mean you're 100% innocent. Okay? They might say something like, well, you know how you got Tiffany a birthday cake for her birthday? Be like, yeah. Well, my birthday was the next day, and you didn't even acknowledge me. And I thought that was kind of rude, and I thought you did that on purpose. And then you can address it and say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know it was your birthday. You know? Like, I definitely didn't mean it disrespectful. Like, I'll go buy you a cake anytime you want. I just didn't know. And they might be willing to accept that, or they may not, you know? But disrespect is coming from a source, okay? So it could be something like that. Maybe they think that you disrespected them first. And truthfully, maybe you did. Okay? Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't mean to. Or it could just be the fact that maybe they just feel jealous of you. Okay? Jealousy and envy drives a lot of disrespect. So, yeah, and they might just say, oh, it's my birthday, whatever. And they could be lying. You know, you never know. But guys, if someone's being disrespectful to you, don't bring it up in front of others. Go directly to that person as soon as you notice it and ask them about it. Okay? Don't be confrontational about it. Don't go up to them with your chest out and say, hey, yo, we got a problem? What's up? You know, like no, just be calm and genuine and just say, hey, man, like, I've been noticing a little disrespect coming my way from you. You know, is there something you want to talk about, or, you know, like, anything I can, you know, like, anything you want to talk about? They might say, nope, it's all good, right? If they don't want to talk about anything, there's a higher chance it's probably just envy, jealousy. You know, you make them look bad by being good at what you're doing. You know, could be something like that. All right. But, you know, be on the watch for people who are disrespectful. Don't address it publicly. Because the only thing it's going to do is help that person recruit. You know? Because if you say, like, hey, are you disrespecting me? They're going to be like, no. And then they're going to glance over at someone else, right? And, like, it makes it easy for them to recruit others. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, quite frankly, the best thing to do is address it to that person directly, privately, okay? Don't ever address it publicly. Because if you address it publicly, they're going to deny it, and you're going to look weak, okay? And they're going to recruit others and be like, yeah, he's paranoid, dude. Like, I don't know. Thinks everyone's disrespectful. I don't know. He's crazy, you know? So it just gives them more ammunition. So truthfully, guys, but be on the lookout for people who are disrespectful. Distance yourself from them, and most importantly, give them no information. Don't tell them anything about your life. Don't tell them where you live. Don't tell them what your birthday is. Don't tell them what kind of car you drive. Don't tell them anything, because guys, a disrespectful person, they are your enemy. Okay? I'm serious. They are a snake in the grass. And any information they find out about you, they will use that to gossip. They will use that to embarrass you. They will use that against you. Okay? I'm serious. tell them nothing, stay away from them, and just like, I mean, they're a snake. So put on your boots and keep your distance. You know what I mean? Seriously. Don't tell them anything. Don't tell them anything about you. Don't hang out with them. Don't invite them. Like, just stay very far away from them. And then here's the other part. Not only do you have to distance yourself from these people, you also have to distance yourself from the people they associate with. Okay? If you guys have a friend in common, I'm sorry, but may want to cut that person off. Okay? Because if you tell your friend details about yourself, and he's friends with your enemy, okay? Your enemy can start getting information about you. All right? So, in my opinion, guys, disrespectful people, they're like snakes. They're radioactive, and anyone that they hang around should be cut off as well. Okay? Don't hang out with people who hang out with your enemy. I'm just saying, trust me, I've learned this the hard way. So, disrespectful people, they must be removed out of your life. No information, no contact. If as soon as you notice disrespect, take them to the side, ask them if they, want to talk about anything. You can even tell them that you notice some disrespect coming from them. If they want to talk, please tell me. And they're probably going to say, nope, everything's good, even though everything's not good. But, they're cowards, they don't want to talk, they're jealous, they're envious, they're a hater. So it's like, okay, all right, well, have a good day then. All right. If you have people in common, cut those people off too. All right. Does this make sense? Is this making sense, guys? Okay. Because before somebody sucker punches you, they're going to disrespect you. Most of the time. Before somebody starts a rumor behind your back, they're probably going to disrespect you. Before somebody cheats you in a relationship, they're probably going to show you some disrespect. Before somebody screws you in a business setting, before someone cheats you in business, they're probably going to disrespect you. The disrespect usually comes before other types of worse behavior. Okay? So if someone disrespects you, believe me, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse if they can. All right? This is why, guys, if you have a disrespectful partner in a relationship, I'm sorry, but, take them to the side. If they want to talk about it, that's good. If they don't want to talk about it, then you might want to consider ending it. Okay? If you have a boss at work who's disrespectful towards you, it ain't going to get better. I mean, give them the chance. Address it, talk to them. Always give people a chance. You don't have to give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? But you can at least give them a chance to tell their side of the story. But if they don't want to talk to you, and all they want to do is show you disrespect, you can't really do anything at that point except move on to people who are better. Okay? So, disrespectful people in your life, take them to the side, address the situation. Okay, and the sooner you do that, the better. If someone disrespects you, immediately, as soon as you have private time, go to them and ask them about it. Okay? But do it in private, okay? Don't do it in public. Alright? Because maybe they do want to talk to you, but in a public setting, they feel too on the spot. And then they're going to get mad that you put them on the spot like that. Okay? So, seriously, guys, always address disrespect in private. Always. Okay? So, hopefully that's making sense. All right. So, we talked about the different kinds of disrespect. Sarcasm, imitation, ignoring, right? Skipping over people. Basically just a lack of fairness, right? If, if everyone's supposed to be getting a piece of cake and you don't get a piece of cake, okay, maybe it's intentional, maybe it isn't. But do your due diligence and find out that maybe there was only 6 slices of cake and you're the 7th person and you got there late. Okay? Is that disrespect? Or is that kind of your fault and just kind of bad luck? Right? So be able to spot the difference. But if there's 6 slices of cake and they skip over you and give 2 slices to another person, maybe that is a sign of disrespect. Okay? But do your homework, do your due diligence, and make sure you're able to determine if something is bad luck, partly your fault, or maybe you did everything right and you were treated unfairly. Okay? Because being treated unfairly, it is disrespect. It's the same thing in my opinion. Alright? So, hopefully that's making sense. Guys, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have other signs of disrespect or anything else you want to add to the conversation, go to the comment section right now and leave a comment. I do read them, and I would love to get your input. Okay? But yeah, just important to look at disrespect, because your backstabbers are going to be disrespectful to you. Okay? So it's like a chain of events. Okay? Because before they're even disrespectful to you, they're going to have a bad facial expression most of the time. Okay? Maybe not even a bad facial expression, but they're going to smile in kind of a creepy way. Okay? They're going to, like maybe frown at you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But behavior is an indicator of action. Okay? It just is, guys. So if someone is stalking you, they're gonna look like a stalker. Okay, you know what I mean? It's just weird, but pay attention to how people look at you. Pay attention to people's behavior if they're disrespectful. Okay, and the reason why, guys, is because we have to be vigilant. Okay, we need to be on alert. Predators and people. Predators, narcissists, okay? These are people who are going to be disrespectful to you. And you need to weed these people out vigilantly. Okay? There's 8 billion people on the planet. All right? Get rid of a couple of them. All right? And when I say get rid of them, I mean just cut them out of your life. Don't do anything to them. All right? Just ignore them and cut them out. Okay? No contact. Just keep your distance, okay? I mean, it's amazing to me, guys. People know 100 people, and they try to hang on to all of them. Why? I mean, look at Jesus. Jesus had 12 disciples, and 1 out of 12 was a snake. Okay? I'm serious. If you have 100 people in your life, you could easily let go of 10 of them. Okay? Because probably at least 10 of them are snakes. Okay? And what you need to do is figure out which 10 people in your lives, which 10 people in your life are snakes. Alright? Now, maybe you have more snakes or less snakes, but, test people. Look at their behavior. Find out who is respectful to you and who is not. If they don't respect your time, they probably don't respect your life. Okay? Because your time is your life. It's the same thing. People who want to take your time away, who don't care about your time, all right? These are people who ultimately probably don't respect you very much. Does that make sense, guys? So be on the lookout. Okay, test the people you know, because it's the people you know that stab you in the back the hardest. All right? So do your due diligence. Figure out which one of the people you know is a backstabber. Test them, okay? Look for signs of disrespect. Okay, if you want, you can confront them on it in private, or you can just cut them out and not even worry about it. Completely up to you. But take disrespect a lot more serious. It's not just like, oh yeah, they made fun of me, now we're good. No, guys. If they made fun of you, if they imitated you, if they're sarcastic to you, if they're talking behind your back, that is a person who will stab you in the back if you let them. Okay? Seriously. It just is what it is. These people are opportunists. right? You know, like Judas and Jesus, okay? A lot of lessons there. But Jesus was kind, nice, a good person to Judas. Judas had no reason to betray Jesus. And remember, guys, Judas never betrayed Jesus until there was an opportunity, okay? Same thing with a lot of these disrespectful people, right? Yeah, they may not like you, okay? But let's just say a promotion comes up, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, I heard so-and-so was stealing from the company, okay? False accusations come up, rumors, all kinds of stuff come up, okay? So these disrespectful people, man, they are snakes, and they will strike as soon as they see you turn your back on them, all right? So be very vigilant, okay? I hate snakes. I hate scorpions, okay? I hate these little predator creepy crawlers, okay? They crawl everywhere. They're at your work. They're in your family. They're in your neighborhood. These little venomous snakes are just waiting for an opportunity to strike at you, all right? And you can't get rid of all of them in the world. It would be nice if we could. But the only thing we can do is keep an eye out, know who is who. And, the last thing I'm going to say, guys, just to conclude this video, is keep your private information private. Don't tell people where you live. Don't tell them how well or how bad you live. Don't tell them what car you drive. Don't tell them what your birthday is. Don't tell them what your astrological sign is. Okay? Don't tell these people anything. Anything. Just like a lawyer, guys. Anything, just like the cops, right? Anything you say can and will, okay? The key word is will, okay? Anything you say will be used against you by a person who disrespects you. Remember that, okay? And the last thing I'm going to remind you of is maybe they think that you disrespected them first, okay? Give them a chance to, to address their side of the story, okay? So if you do notice disrespect, ask them about it in private as soon as you can. But if they don't want to talk to you, they're probably just a jealous, envious hater, okay? Look out for the signs of disrespect. I think you notice it when you see it. And just understand how toxic and venomous it is, guys. Disrespect is a big deal. It's a big deal, guys. Very bad. If you see someone be disrespectful to you, don't tell them anything and keep your distance. Confront them in private if you want, but more important than that, keep your distance. All right? Disrespect is a very big deal. Okay? Just like a snake, a rattlesnake has a rattle to warn you that they're bad for you. Well, a human being will show you disrespect. Okay? It's almost like a rattle for bad people. They're gonna spit. They're gonna look. They're gonna have a mean look in their face, right? They're gonna mock you. They're gonna do whatever. These are warning signs that these people are not gonna do anything good for your life. Okay. So with that being said, hope you liked the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any comments or anything you want to add to this, please feel free to leave a comment below. I will read it, and I would love to see you on the channel and check out the next episode. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good day.